Imagine a castle of epic proportions, the medieval times, the kings and queens, the knights, the adventure. Now think about a castle that's sunk into dirt right here. This is the story of the making of Earth Castle, an environmental land art piece. Hello. So the process started by taking a school bus trip to this hotel and art museum, Urkin Piilopirtti. It's located in Pinsia in some nature place, very beautiful. It's where President Urho Kekkonen used to sauna party. And the guy there, he had an idea for a climate-themed exhibition with environmental land art pieces. So immediately I just drew a sketch, very professional, tremendously passionate existential line drawing plans. But then I had a professional who made these work sketches and some 3D illustrations. Meanwhile, the workman Seppo, an incredible professional, started making molds for the heads of the castle, and they were great. And he started also digging the earth deep down and making the foundations for the piece. Already you can see the change of perception, and this is all of the ground material, just tons and tons. And look at all this construction aesthetics, these materials I got for me, and we had like 5,000 kilos of concrete and all of the metal sticks I could ever dream of. Look at me, I'm happy. This is just some foundation details. I learned this professional skill. If the fork leaves a triangle in the slab, it's ready. Fine details. And then we just started building 1 layer, 2 layer, 60, 40, 76,000 layers. And look at this electric wire. There was all kinds of planning mistakes. So this electric wire, we had to build around it, and the electrician wouldn't come. It made me mad! But then I could walk on top. This is great. After 6 layers, I could walk already on top of this construction. It's a big adventure for everyone. This is a picture of the insulation. Then Seppo put the wooden molds on top of the concrete, the cinder blocks with great precision. It just looks amazing in the sunlight. And then in the shadows, I was proud. And then we had to fill all of these, the insides, with concrete and stones. And it would take massive amounts of concrete, many rocks, these very big ones, a lot of labor. And here is mixing. It's not a piss joke, it's mixing the concrete. And we had this. I did this process 150 times. I'm not kidding. And we cast all of the thing by hand. It's just incredible workmanship. Raining in the gutter, up at 5 o'clock and whatnot. And this is a video. We had to put the metal sticks to hold the concrete intact. It's a big adventure. And this is just to depict all of the leaders and the volume of the handwork. Look at the surface, the glow of concrete, the poetry, the beauty. It's just, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm a little tired. Seppo started making the insulation for the bottom. Now, if you think that I didn't work at all and Seppo did all the work, I was also there in the trenches, big work days. This is the bottom, the floor. poured the concrete again, lots of it, and Seppo made it smooth. And the cord is still there. This is work safety equipment. Making the steps piece by piece. The electric cord is still, Jesus Christ. And then we had to fill the steps also with rocks and make molds for the concrete casting, and I did all the mixing, and then we let it dry. This is an incredible viewpoint. This is the dried out steps. And then we took the molds off, and oh, the freshness. The look at the success of the composition. Then it was time to make the handrail. It's the last piece. And here's some steel. And it was supposed to look like, there's the mold. The handrail was supposed to look like this. And then it became this! It was the last thing. And I even made a picture, a clear professional picture. And it was the only thing, Seppo. Look at this. Everything else went perfect. And now it's there forever. This design failure of a lifetime. But I do have to forgive Seppo because he was just a constant professional. He had worked construction and precise carpentry for like 40 years. And really I was just there to learn. And I made lots of notes about the process and whatnot. And one great thing about Seppo was that if I asked him a question like what's the measurement, when can we start this thing, he would bend on one knee and light a cigarette, and he would say something like tomorrow. And he would also, if there was bits of construction garbage, he would just throw it into the earth. And then it was ready. And then it was time for an opening. There were 3 guests probably. This is my lovely girlfriend who made the construction pictures. My sister's kids. Having a great time. But hey, let's concentrate on what really matters, which is me.
Earth Castle by definition belongs to the movement of land art, which was also known as earth art or earthworks. On a formal level, a minimalist castle tower intervenes soil itself, replaces the 4 billion year old gravel and sand mass forged in the last ice age. Beyond physical matter and the render hybrid of a medieval archetype and 60s formalism, Earth Castle offers philosophical content as well. A castle tower is associated with power. By succumbing the symbol underneath the sheet of land, the power position is lowered to the bar of grass and feet. There's no point of defending or warring from your castle when you're in a pit of reduced meaning. The human viewpoint is brought down and integrated with the environment. This re-evaluation of the human experience in relation to its surroundings is a post-humanistic exercise. Thank you.